Okay, we're at the Alpina booth and we're going to catch up with Steve Quinlau. How you doing, Steve?
Hey, good. All right, nice to see you.
How's the show going?
Yeah, it's been fun. It's fun to show new things.
Very good. So you've got some exciting new product you want to talk to us about.
Yeah, I mean, we as Alpina, we've been a leader in the cross-country and for years, and we always felt that it was kind of our duty to bring something new and exciting to the sport, and occasionally you have a chance to do that. So this year we've kind of embarked on a new avenue and trying to see if we can get some new people into the sport, and especially the young market, and seeing what's happening in snowboard and some of the other sports. We just felt we need to bring the excitement up a few notches. So we brought in our new, what we call our Action Series.
Okay.
And we really went somewhat radical on the coloration, but the feedback is really good, and especially from the younger crowd. And we just got to get the shops to believe the same thing as we do.
There you go. Cool. So show us what you got here. Very cool looking boots.
Yeah, it's a small, tight series, and we started really with the kids, and we had kind of an agreement sort of on a worldwide scale that we need to change our ways a little bit, and we thought through the coloration of the boots we could add some excitement and say, hey, you know, cross country is fun. Not unlike snowboard to a certain extent, which we do see a younger crowd.
Sure.
So we brought a skate boot, which we thought would be pretty attractive for a younger crowd all the way up through the high school level or something like that. And you can see it's very bright.
Absolutely.
The same type of parts that we have on our better skate boot in the regular line.
Sure.
So it does have a hinge cuff, it does have a skate type sole, a little bit stiffer, and a good molded heel counter. And then a step down, this combi category has been a big seller for years in the US, so we're still staying with that type of a name. So the cuff is a little bit lower, the sole flex is a little softer, so somebody could actually use it for classic skiing. And a lot of kids that are getting into it, or in racing in high schools or club programs, the coaches realize that there's a big difference between a skate ski and a classic ski.
Right.
So they would encourage them to, maybe if they want to save some money on the boot, they probably can do it, but you really should have the correct thing on the skis. So we do also offer a classic version of the boot that has the real soft flex like a classic boot should have.
Sure.
A good molded heel counter. So you do have the family, a classic, a skate, and then the combi.
Sure.
So you have all options.
And great colors.
Yeah, it's great and it's fun. And then last but not least, we also put our best junior boot. So you still have a black and silver possibility, but now you have a real fun kids boot. So if families are going skiing, or this is the type of thing that they're going to be drawn to, and it's going to look good in the stores as well. So a nice soft flexing all around, good purpose boot for kids.
Excellent. So now that you're moving on to skis?
Yeah, we felt, okay, let's try to see if we could put the same graphics on an entry-level type skate ski for somebody who's just getting started. At least give it a try, so we don't have a big lineup of skis. So the colors came out really well and certainly matched the boots extremely well.
Yeah.
So it's just another piece of the puzzle. So these are more skate specific, and then for an entry-level skate skier, not really somebody that's going to go into full-on race, but just have fun with it. So this is our new story, and we call it our Action Series.
Very cool, very nice colors. Hope the dealers buy in, because that looks like a nice line.
Yeah, I mean we got placement in magazines, and TVs came to shoot it. It's just great.
Excellent. So what else is new from Alpina this year?
Well, we do have an all-out top-of-the-line race boot that we call our Elite Pro. This is coming from top-end World Cup skiers, where we've done great the last couple of years, winning tons of medals, and we have some of the best guys out there right now, and the feedback on that is really solid, but it's obviously a whole different animal than what these guys are.
Sure. You want to show us the boot?
Yep, sure.
I think the almighty Peter Northwick was on your boots, eh?
We just won the Tour de Ski again in 2012. We were first and third, so Dario Cologna, the really good Swiss guy, is on Alpina boots, along with Peter Northwick and Lucas Bauer, and those are the guys that were 1, 2, 3 last year. So all all using Alpina boots. But the feedback was, if we can make the boots a little bit lighter, that was one of the criteria. We also looked at possibilities, and the execution is pretty simple, where the people can actually remove the upper cuff because they feel in certain conditions they don't think that they need the stability all the way up the leg. But if we can build it into the lower part of the boot, so the whole lower shell of the boot is all full carbon, so you have the stability even when you take the cuff off. And Tadje Bø, the Norwegian guy that won the overall World Cup in biathlon last year, he has been using a non-cuffed boot for the whole season. But there's many other races that have been testing it. But we do want to have the option of doing both, so you can take it off or put it back on depending on what feels right. The other big technical advantage, and we found this out from doing a lot of computer testing and also with the athletes, is we don't have a conventional tongue anymore. It's somewhat of an overlap. Plus we do the lacing at a 45-degree angle inside, which we've never done before. And what we realize is that envelopes or wraps the foot much tighter, and you do have a lot more quickness and stability to the medial side. So the pressure on the skis are a lot more quick.
Right.
You don't have a lot of flex or twisting of the foot inside the boot. And this just adds a lot of power to the push when the guys are skiing. And then last but not least, which made some of these technical things possible, is through the partnership with Rotafella, that happens to be the licensee. We've also been in cooperation over the last year to develop a boot, or a boot sole. This sole, you can see this is the new boot sole, and then the Elite skate boot as it is this year will continue, does have a totally different look to it. And also from then we, inside the boot, which is probably the most important thing, is technically now, if you look at the boot from the side, you're actually sitting 3 millimeters lower in the heel. So the athlete now is having the opportunity to get a little bit straighter stance on his skis. So when they go in or start their crunches, they can actually start them faster and quicker by being more erect rather than standing on the balls of their feet. The old soles, if we shoot this, let me put it up here because it's easier to see. You can see there is a little bit more of a ramp angle. So your heel is sitting a little bit more up and you're a little bit more weight on the balls of your feet.
Right.
We've now eliminated some of that in the new sole. So the stance of the skier will be quite a bit different. So all of these things are just advances to help the athlete go faster.
Sure.
And so we're pretty proud of this Elite Pro now at this particular point.
Excellent.
So this is the first one here on U.S. soil.
Very nice to see.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for spending time with us, and hopefully you're going to see more podiums with those boots.
We hope so. Thanks a bunch.
Take care.